Hello fun and learn student of class ninth. In previous videos we have seen the Indian size and location of India we have discussed. Two time zone we have seen and the problem we were facing for two time zone, and the solution is to adopting a standard meridian for India and taking a Indian standard time, and this problem is solved. These things we have discussed in this chapter so far. Now let's discuss India in terms of your boundary and coastal area, and let's see what the data we are getting it. So India occupies about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. This is the number one point. 2.4% of the whole area of the world we occupy this position. From east-west extent of India, from east to west, is about 2,933 kilometer, and from north to south, how much it is? 3,214 kilometer. Next is the land boundary of India. This land boundary of India is about 15,200 kilometer. If you are getting the data of the coastline, so along the mainland of India is about 6,100 kilometer for the whole country, and if you include the island, it is about 7,516 kilometer. So this is the some important data about the boundaries and coastal lines of India that you have got. Next important thing is that this is your mainland of India, and the southernmost point for the mainland of India is Kanyakumari, Cape Comorin or Kanyakumari. But for the whole country, it is the Indira point in the Nicobar Island. It is in the south always. So the Indira point was located at about 6 degree 45 minute north latitude. So this is for the whole country. It is the southernmost point. Now let's discuss shape of India. The shape of India is roughly like a quadrilateral. Toward the south of 22 degree north latitude, the land tapers towards the Indian Ocean and forms like this shape like a peninsula. So the Indian peninsula, this peninsula divides the Indian Ocean into two parts. That is the Bay of Bengal in the east and the Arabian Sea in the west. India is located at the head of the Indian Ocean, and what information I have given you, it is the only country in the world after which an ocean is named. Let's move on the northern side of India. So on the northwest, north and northeast of India, it stands the Yangford Mountains, which is very famous, the range of Himalayas. So it is called the Himalayan range. The area toward the south of these mountain ranges stand out distinctly from the rest of the whole continent of Asia. So this region, that is why it is called as Indian subcontinent, because a subcontinent is a geographical unit having the geographical features of like a continent, and this area, this region is having those features. That is why it is known as Indian subcontinent. So I think you have understood in this video that is location of India, time zones, and important information regarding our country about the boundary, coastal line, peninsula and Himalayan ranges. So in next video we will discuss another important topic. Thank you student for that typing. Thank you.